We're now going to look at an ellipse. An ellipse consists of the set of points in the plane for which the sum of the distances d1 and d2 to two foci, this is the plural focus, is a fixed constant. So again, let's look at the drawing. I will have a focus here and a focus here. If I were to, let's say, take a string, attach one end of the string to each focus, and then stretch that string out and hook a pencil to the end. As I keep both parts of the string tight, I can move that pencil around and it will create an ellipse. I know it's a really bad ellipse, but stick with me here. Basically, the blue line here will be the exact same length as, say, the green line here, which would be the exact same length as the purple line here. And that's both parts of the purple line added together. That would be d1, d2. Or we can say we have d1, d2, and for the green, d1, d2. So in every case, d1 plus d2 always equals d1 plus d2, which equals d1 plus d2. Here's the equation for an ellipse. We get x minus h squared in the numerator over a squared. That's our first fraction, plus y minus k squared in the numerator, all over b squared, equal to 1. If a ends up being greater than b, what this means is that we want to pay close attention to the fact that a is underneath our x term. So if a is greater than b, this means that our ellipse is longer horizontally. So let me just kind of show you something on the screen above again. If I have an ellipse, again, it's kind of tricky to draw these by hand, so just bear with me a little bit. There we go. An ellipse has two axes. It has the longer axis, which is called the major axis, and then it has a shorter axis, which is called the minor axis. If your a term is greater than your b term, then that means your major axis is horizontal. It's running along or parallel to our x-axis. If, however, b is greater than a, what that means is that our major axis is vertical. It runs in the same direction as our y-axis. So we get our major axis is vertical. And in this equation above, again, we see that our center is at h, k. Our horizontal axis, its length, is the value of a, and the vertical axis has a length of b. So we have length of a, and then length of b. So let's look at an example.